Welcome to today's chapel. We're going to talk about contentment again. So this is contentment part 2. Talked about part 1 last week, and the definition that we use for contentment, or at least that I use, is to be satisfied while moving forward. And we contrasted that with complacency. Complacency is to be satisfied with a refusal to move forward. We see in Philippians chapter 4, verse 11, Paul is writing, he says, "For I have learned how to be content with whatever I have." So contentment is something that we learn how to do. And we mentioned that last week, and I didn't feel like we really covered it enough. So we're going to drill a little deeper and teach you guys exactly how to be content. Discontentment can lead to complaining. And so we watched a video on complaining, and we saw that if we complain on a regular basis, if we do that often, that our brain literally rewires itself and we can become chronic complainers. And it really starts to cause you physical problems and all kinds of things like that. Our brain is pretty powerful. So anything that we do with regularity, our brain is going to wire itself to do that. Kind of mindlessly, you might say. And you can never complain your way forward. You can't just complain enough and that's going to advance you. In fact, it'll wind up demoting you. If you find yourself in the future on a job or something like that and you start complaining and the boss hears you complaining and whining all the time, you're not going to be in line for promotion. In fact, you probably won't be there for very long. But we also saw in that video that the countermeasure, or the way to get beyond complaining, is to become thankful. Contentment is the result of being thankful. You can't really say, okay, I'm going to be content. Like you flip a switch. You can't really do that. It's the result of something. It's a fruit. And it's the fruit of gratitude. Now, gratitude and thankfulness is something that we can choose to do. We can be thankful. We make a decision to do it. We start thinking about things that we're thankful for. And as we do that, that will foster or develop, cultivate contentment. In 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 18, it says, "Be thankful in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you." Notice it says in all circumstances. Some people hear for all circumstances. We're not to be thankful for mishaps and things like that. We're to be thankful while it's happening, in the middle of it. In fact, the Amplified says, "Thank God in everything, no matter what the circumstances may be thankful and give thanks, for this is the will of God for you." So this is God's instruction. This is His desire. And He realizes He's not trying to make you do something. He realizes the benefit that you'll have. Being content is to be happy.
Say thank you for grace. Thank you for mercy. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for wisdom. Thank you for parents. Thank you for love. Thank you for kindness. Thank you for humility. Thank you for peace. Thank you for prosperity. Say thank you in advance for what's already yours. It's how I live my life. That's why I am, one of the reasons why I am today. Say thank you in advance for what is already yours.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for every moment that led to this day. Thank you for the lessons. They were needed for my development. Thank you for my eyes that get to witness the miracles of today and tomorrow. Thank you for everything I take for granted. Thank you for all of my blessings. Thank you for my drive. Thank you for my spirit. Thank you for my strength. Thank you for giving me the courage to fight through the hard times. Thank you for the people in my life, those I love and those I learn from. Thank you for it all. Thank you. Thank you. It's the key that opens the door to instant happiness, unlocks the door to everything we are really seeking in life, happiness and contentment. Think about it. That all boils down to happiness and contentment. And the truth is, we can have it now if we are grateful. And if you get quiet, get away from the noise of the world, and think for a moment about what you could be grateful for, I'm sure you could find plenty. Be grateful there's food on the table, air in your lungs, life in your body. Get grateful that you have opportunity to take your life to a whole nother level. To decide right now that you are going to live your dreams and never settle until you do. Get grateful for the mental strength you've been given to survive the hard times. Get grateful for your limbs if you have them. Many are not so blessed. Your eyesight if you have it. Many are not so blessed. Your hearing if you have it. Many are not so blessed. The health you do have, many are in worse positions. Get grateful for that one person that has had an impact in your life, or many people if you are so blessed. Then get grateful you can choose to be that person for someone else. That one that makes a difference in someone else's life, no matter how small. Get grateful you get to experience this magical universe. Today, look for miracles. I guarantee if you are looking, you will see them. There are unlimited things to be grateful for. Open your eyes. Unlock your amazing life. It's ready for you right now.
There's an actual science behind being thankful.
Research shows that adopting an attitude of gratitude, simply expressing appreciation and being more thankful, can measurably improve your overall well-being. For example, studies prove that gratitude can increase happiness, reduce depression, and strengthen resiliency. Grateful people often experience reduced blood pressure, less chronic pain, increased energy, even longer lives. People who purposefully express more gratitude report higher self-esteem than those who don't, and they're more likely to help others, a pro-social behavior also linked to greater happiness. People who capture grateful thoughts before bed sleep better than those who don't. Why so many positive changes? Because gratitude actually rewires our brains, kickstarting the production of dopamine and serotonin. Like antidepressants, these feel-good neurotransmitters activate the bliss center of the brain, creating feelings of happiness and contentment. This appears to be self-perpetuating. Research suggests that with regular practice, you'll train your prefrontal cortex to better appreciate and retain positive experiences and thoughts, and to deflect the negative ones. Here are a few simple ways to deliberately cultivate that attitude of gratitude. Celebrate minor accomplishments. Think about what you have rather than dwelling on what you don't. Tell the people in your life something you appreciate about them. Tell yourself too. Volunteer, hold a door for a stranger, or simply smile more, and you'll probably feel better, as kindness and giving are connected to gratitude.
Let's start right now. Right now. Let's figure out 4 things that we're grateful for. 4 things that we're thankful for, other than your awesome Bible teacher and these wonderful chapels that we're doing every week. Maybe you're grateful for Dr. Nyman and the Key to Learning, a vision of a school that is a reality now, that is a flexible learning school that is able to tailor its teaching style to your specific way of learning. What an amazing thing that is. Praise God. We're grateful for that. Grateful for other awesome teachers. You guys come up with the list and then share that list with each other. I hope that was a blessing to you. Learn how to enjoy the day.